What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. There were rumors on OTS pack that we were getting alternative ultimate rare, Blue Eyes alternative dragon. We were going to get Link Karibo ultimate rare. And they just did not pan out. And apparently they were from the source that spoiled the last OTS pack, and that's why everyone was so confident in it. You saw people quoting it in Zodiac like it was the truth. People were actually making bets that Link Karibo would be ulti here in the OTS pack, making it legal for the Euro WCQs, I believe. Here we see an interesting one. Herald of the Orange Light. This takes me back so far. This card is pretty cool, and I guess maybe Konami looked at it actually being played and said, yeah, we love this card too. I remember when this was good. I think Jerome, if he got any choice in this, he used to play counter fairies. He topped an event, so I could see why Herald ends up in this pack. Link Spider is an interesting one. It was missing from the star pack. A lot of people were disappointed in that. I actually saw multiple comments. I wanted Link Spider in here. I wanted it to be a rarity upgrade. Here you go. It's actually looking really cool as an ultimate rare. It looks like a combination of like Torrential Tribute with his spider web in front of it, and it looks really nice as an ultimate rare actually. But compared to the ultimate rares out of the past OTS packs, Cosmic Cyclone's the only one holding its own here. It really is a weird spot and transitional OTS pack. I don't know. The super rares are really nice. I like the super rares. Yes, there's no Unizami either. We have Royal Magic Library and Citadel, though. Both of these are excellent supers. Citadel's been expensive for a very long time, so this is an actually much-needed reprint for this card. Very surprising with its non-presence in the meta. But people actually really like this card, and it's stayed expensive for a long time. Spiral Tough, World Legacy, World Chalice, Destrudo, which we already knew, and the competitive Paleozoics, 3 of them things. Dynamiscus, Maria, and Leoncholio. I think those were really good picks, Konami. Good job. Divine Punishment, kind of weird to be in here. And then Fossil Dig. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Fossil Dig was probably the nicest surprise in here. Once you realize that the old spoilers were fake, and you see this, Fossil Dig's kind of that slice of pie in the super rares. Along with Royal Magic Library. A lot of the degenerates, the FTK players, are going to enjoy that one and probably get their set in real life. Overall, super rares, real nice. I am a fan of this. This is nice. I'm happy with the supers. The commons, though, makes me question how in touch you are, Konami. Spell counters, 2K18. I get to the mythical Beastar here. Is this like a hint at something else in the future besides them? Pitch Black Power Stone, Power Grasp, Token Festival, Lucky Chance, Book of Life, Wavering, Prickle Fairy, Insect Princess, Zeratias. Yeah, we're searching Sanctuary in the Sky, boys. Zombie World was nice though. Rare Value was nice, and Gatling Dragon was actually kind of a wanted reprint by the GOAT players that didn't already have this. It's a nice, cheap version of it, finally, until it receives those buyouts years later. I'm not too big of a fan of these commons, and I'm not too big of a fan of the ultimate rares. I actually do like how Link Spider looks a lot, but these slots could have been used for something much nicer and wanted by the players more. Like, you gave us Invocation, Decode Talker, Brilliant Fusion before. And then you look at this. This pack is definitely shaping up less than desirable compared to the past few OTS packs. You were on such a roll, doing such a great job with listening to the players, giving them what they wanted, making those packs really, really desirable. This is kind of Cosmic Cyclone's there. The rest of this, But what do you guys think? Are you guys excited, or do you have my same kind of opinion? Like, the supers are nice, the commons are weird, and then the ultis, they're okay. Like, I feel like OTS packs are supposed to be really exciting because they're exclusive to OTS stores and they get people in the doors and in tournaments. The other one definitely did it way more for me. And then in the past, you also have, like, Ogre, Solemn Strike, like, all these crazy cards. Cyclone's here, but I'm not feeling this OTS pack. That's my review of it. Score, not feeling it. Very professional here on John Moore's family-friendly Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel. But let's go ahead and check out a brand new Pendulum XYZ as well. Hope Magician, combining Yuya and Yuma. I actually was like sitting here staring at it and I was like, what's the other protagonist? I know that there's Yuya. And I had to think of Yuma for like 3 minutes, and I was really proud of myself, and then I messed up the video. And then it was right here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players and reading. Am I right? Am I right, boys? We got a rank 4 light spellcaster XYZ Pendulum effect monster. Say that 5 times fast. Attack 2500, defense 2000, and it really combines like Odd Eyes and Utopia together. Like the aspects, I really like how they've combined them. Pendulum scale 8. Once per turn, when any player's monster declares an attack, you can negate that attack, then destroy this card. Alright, so it's Utopia-ish. You negate the attack, but then this goes face up in the extra deck. It basically how a Pendulum monster would work either way. And then you also have materials, 2 level 4 monsters, monster effect. If you can Pendulum summon level 4s, you can Pendulum summon this face card from your extra deck. You can only use this card's name's first monster effect once per turn. So I wonder why they had to kind of put that line in, other than it might be confusing that it's an XYZ Pendulum. Because if it's face up in the extra deck, you should be summoning it when you Pendulum summon it. You can detach 1 XYZ material from this card. Special summon 1 level 7 or lower Pendulum monster from your hand and defense position, but its effects are negated, then you can place this face-up card in your Pendulum zone. So it's kind of cute that this is optional, then you can place it. That's actually really good because it's still a Pendulum monster on the board, I believe that it would be counted as, because it says Pendulum effect monster, so you can make Electromite, bringing back whatever, and use this for the resource game during your Pendulum summon, because its next effect uses the Pendulum summon. Level 7 or lower gives you options, but that 7 screams Odd Eyes to me. It's kind of weird they didn't lock it and they actually gave it so much potential. It's interesting. This is also a V-Jump card, so no clue when we'll be seeing it. If this card is Pendulum summoned, you can target 1 Pendulum monster in your graveyard attached to this card as an XYZ material. So basically giving you the detach effect once again, but it is a hard once per turn on activation, so it's not like you can cheese with this over and over. And they actually had a video on their website explaining how to use the card and what to do with it. I really love how Konami OCG does stuff like this. Man, the character behind them, it's just so cool to see. So, what do you guys think of this card? I think it's really interesting how they've made basically the ultimate anime card. You have those people going, leave my XYZ alone, I hate Pendulum summoning, ruin the game, no, stay away. And to me, it's just like, bruh, it's a card. It's fine. It's actually pretty cool. I believe we've had an XYZ Pendulum before, Rebellion, right? This, to me, it's pretty cool. I am a fan of it, and I hope they continue to make things like this once in a while for us. I personally like it, but I get people's dislike of Pendulum monsters. It's like Pendulum phobia, perhaps. But I'm a pretty big fan. So what do you guys think of everything today? This guy, I'm a fan, but are you? He actually has a lot of potential. I think the top comment on the YouTube section, because I posted this late last night since my fiance was asleep and I didn't want to wake her. The top comments like, I expected this to be a gimmick, but it's actually pretty good. And I agree, it's actually pretty good. A generic 4 overlay. I did not see that one coming for this. And again, what do you guys think of the OTS pack? I mean, I'm just disappointed compared to past OTS packs, perhaps, and the spoilers, of course. Like, there's no Super Zombie, but at the same time, it's an okay overall OTS pack. It's not like it's overall just jank you wouldn't use. I use Link Rebo in a lot of decks. I use Cosmic Cyclone in a lot of decks. And the super rares are pretty specific towards meta like usual, and I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Royal Magic Library and Citadel. They did great on the supers. Fossil Dig. They did great on the supers, but the ultis and the commons, they were lacking a little to me overall.